Bayer Leverkusen, a season of superlatives.
The Meisterschale in Leverkusen's hands.
Irresistible, unstoppable, unbeatable 34 times. The Werkself have finally won their first ever Meisterschale.
Unbeaten across the board in the Bundesliga.
It's the final act of a Bundesliga blockbuster which will go down in history. For the 61st Bundesliga season, the Werkself was overhauled with new signings such as midfield motor Granit Xhaka, attacking all-rounder Jonas Hofmann, wing wizard Alejandro Alex Grimaldo and frontman Victor Boniface. All tasked with raising Xabi Alonso's side to the next level in 2023-24, and they did. On matchday 1, first Boniface.
Boniface across for Frimpong. Bayer Leverkusen off and running for the season.
And then Hofmann set up the first 2 goals in the season opener against title contenders RB Leipzig.
Oh, Jonathan Tah!
Add to that a spectacular goal from youngster Florian Wirtz.
Florian Wirtz! Magical!
The Werkself won 3-2, starting the season with a vital victory.
A huge win for Alonso against a top-end rival, but a message sent out with new names playing their parts.
A first statement of intent and a message to their rivals. Something big is brewing here. Under architect Alonso, Leverkusen hit the ground running. A 3-0 win over Borussia Mönchengladbach was followed by a 5-1 thrashing of promoted side Darmstadt. The new signings stood out, especially Boniface.
Boniface still going and scoring.
The Nigerian scored 4 goals in his first 3 games as league leaders Leverkusen made a perfect start with 9 points and a goal difference of 11-3. But Bayern München were also unbeaten at this point. Matchday 4 saw the early title contenders go head-to-head at the Allianz Arena.
Hello everyone, welcome to Munich for the possible goal fest and a high noon shootout between the two sides at the top of the Bundesliga.
In the 7th minute, the hosts went ahead.
Kane! King Kane delivers again.
The 24th minute, free kick Leverkusen.
Ronaldo. Oh, it's stunning! His first ever Bundesliga goal, and what a goal!
In a thrilling top-end battle, Bayern retook the lead. But Ezequiel Palacios sealed a draw for Leverkusen in injury time.
A goal to send a message!
The points shared in this top match, which was worthy of its billing.
That could be your season.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the most difficult places to play, of course, but a lot of difficult tasks and games to come. We're happy with the development, 10 points after 4 games. I would have signed before season, and yeah, we keep on going.
And that they did. Alonso's men played up a storm and set their fans' hearts racing. The dream was well and truly alive.
Alex Grimaldo! Wow! That is special!
Leverkusen dazzled, dominated and kept on winning 8 times in a row between matchday 5 and 12.
Leverkusen's winning run continues and there's no doubt in anybody's mind who is a major contributor to it.
Alonso instilled a relentless desire to win. The Spanish coach electrified the entire club, pushing the players to new heights, especially Florian Wirtz, whose performances see him closing in on superstar status. His goal on matchday 9 was certainly world-class.
Florian Wirtz with a masterful goal that even Xabi Alonso has nothing to say about.
He's having a terrific season. He's improved so much. He has developed as one of the best players in his position for me in the world right now.
World class on the pitch and on the sidelines, prompting this city to dream of the title. A club record 34 points after 12 Bundesliga matches saw them sit top of the table, still unbeaten. At the start of December, back-to-back big matches put their run to the test. They quickly fell behind in the home game against Dortmund.
Julian Hierson to give Dortmund the lead.
But just like against Bayern, Alonso's men showed character to get back into the game.
And Boniface!
High-flying Stuttgart, themselves having a stellar season, also couldn't beat Bayer. They too took an early lead, but Wirtz struck the equaliser.
Boniface, Florian Wirtz, who tucks it away brilliantly.
In the final match before the mid-season break, they celebrated another milestone against Bochum. A dominant 4-0 win made them the first team in Bundesliga history to be unbeaten in all competitions in their first 25 matches of a season. A hat-trick from Patrick Schick made the headlines.
Patrick Schick back in a Bundesliga starting 11 and back on a Bundesliga score sheet. Frimpong, Patrick Schick again. In by Grimaldo, Schick's there again, and Patrick Schick has a first-half hat-trick.
The Werkself started seeming unbeatable, with their relentless run continuing. Against Augsburg, they long looked to be frustrated.
Whatever they try, it doesn't go in.
Until finally breaking through.
What do they have left to throw at Augsburg? Grimaldo, and there's Palacios. He scored in the 94th minute. Boah!
Shot number 25 finally found the back of the net to seal an outstanding first half of the season. No defeats in all competitions, 23 wins and 3 draws. No team had ever managed that in German professional football. Another key game was the reverse fixture against Leipzig in January. First against fourth. Twice the visitors took the lead. Twice Leverkusen pulled it back. And just as everything seemed to be pointing to a draw, Alonso's last-minute Leverkusen pounced.
Oh yes, Piero Hincapié! Unmarked! Is this title-winning form from Leverkusen? It's another dramatic late victory.
Another last-gasp win next matchday underlined their grip on top spot. But Bayern were right behind them. Ahead of their heavyweight clash on matchday 21, the teams were separated by just 2 points. A table-topping tussle that became a demonstration of power for the league leaders.
Stalicic deals a huge blow to his parent club. It's Grimaldo! Jeremy Frimpong leading the charge. He's driven himself a bit wide. It's Frimpong. Oh, it's extraordinary! Leverkusen have blown away the champions. They are 5 points clear.
The dream of the title was increasingly in their sights. Leverkusen became Neverlusen, a side reminiscent of Arsenal's legendary Invincibles, who were crowned English champions without losing a single match exactly 20 years previously.
It is relentless. On and on Leverkusen go. This team of teams, this season of seasons.
The secret to success was the collective effort. Every player in the squad giving it their all for the team's success. Even in the absence of injured striker Boniface after the mid-season break, the table toppers kept scoring and winning, extending their lead over Bayern to 10 points by the time March came round.
It's Adli looking here for Frimpong, and there it is. And just like that,
one midfielder stood out as Mr. Reliable. Granit Xhaka had signed from Arsenal ahead of the season and became his coach's chief lieutenant on the pitch. Conductor, energizer, and then against Mainz for the first time that season, also a goal scorer.
Cross deflected away, it'll come for Xhaka, who's gone for goal and found it! And maybe at some personal cost, it is the perfect start for the league leaders. The medical staff want to run over to Xhaka. Xabi Alonso says no, and that's why there's nothing wrong with him.
What can I say? He's just a fantastic player, and we are so happy to have him, because he's a big part for Leverkusen, And as you can see on the pitch, he helps us a lot.
Xhaka led them to more wins in the games against Köln.
well, Frimpong lurking, and Frimpong scoring the opening goal on Derby Day.
Wolfsburg.
Palacios though spotting Wirtz! Brilliant from Leverkusen!
And Freiburg.
Florian Wirtz! Oh my goodness!
Against Hoffenheim, everything pointed to a first defeat of the season 2 minutes from time. but Robert Andrich and Patrick Schick had the Bayerina bouncing.
And Robert Andrich! How big a goal could that be? Teller across, oh, they've done it! Patrick Schick, there where he matters again!
That result and the win against Union Berlin the following week saw the gap over Bayern grow to 16 points. The title was within their grasp.
I mean, to be completely honest, I never thought we were having this interview, that we 29th game of the season we can secure a championship. I mean, I think we cannot lose anymore. I mean, it's a big jump, 16 points. I hope we're going to do it at home, of course.
That's how it happened on match day 29. The climax to an incredible Bundesliga campaign. One win to seal the title and make history. The club boasted just 2 trophies so far. One UEFA Cup, one DFB Cup. The Meisterschale had always been a dream. Until now.
The Invincibles. One win from being the Immortals. Today can be, should be the day we never say Leverkusen again. Boniface in by Teller, and they have a penalty to cheer. Is Victor Boniface! And the ghosts of failures past evaporating in real time. It's Boniface for Leverkusen here, and the shot! Granit Xhaka! And Wirtz, oh my goodness! It's Florian Wirtz! Wirtz, who's never scored a senior hat-trick, he has now! What a time to pick to score your first ever hat-trick on the day the team win the Bundesliga title.
5-0, it was done. Bayer Leverkusen couldn't be caught with 5 match days still to play. Leverkusen became Meisterkusen, a city in ecstasy.
Vielen Dank, Deutsche Meister!
We wrote today history. After so many years, to take this to Leverkusen is unbelievable, and it makes me proud to be part of this team. And we have still some games to play, and we want more than that now.
They could still top it to seal a perfect season. A treble was on the cards, as was an historic unbeaten season. For opponents, it was like a curse. Time and again, Leverkusen shocked their rivals with last-minute goals. Like on match day 30 against Dortmund.
And the flick on! And they always find a way, don't they? And Leverkusen might just have saved their unbeaten record. Another added time goal. It's incredible.
April was a month of extremes. Against Dortmund, they avoided defeat in the 97th minute. A week later against Stuttgart, they repeated the trick.
And they're back in it. Never ever write them off.
Down 2-0, they sealed a 2-2 draw.
In by Wirtz for Leverkusen. And the ball breaks! Oh! I don't believe it!
It's unbelievable!
Xabi Alonso had created the last-minute masters. Leverkusen were marching towards their goal.
You're watching a team who will go down in history.
They followed up 2 draws with 2 dominant victories on matchday 32 and 33. Against Eintracht Frankfurt, they scored 5 times in the manner of true champions.
What a hit! And Patrick Schick, and in it goes! Schick has restored the lead for Leverkusen. Jeremy Frimpong! How much fun are Bayer Leverkusen having? How much joy do you see out there?
They put another 5 past Bochum. Again, they scored a last-minute goal through Grimaldo. The 8th goal scored in added time, the 22nd in the final quarter of an hour. A league high, a simply incredible stat. On the final match day, Leverkusen sealed their spot in the history books, as Augsburg also couldn't stop them making it a truly remarkable season.
And, oh, that's stylish! Robert Dietrich. Leverkusen have scaled heights never before encountered.
The first time a team remains unbeaten for an entire Bundesliga campaign.
That is a beautiful touch by Lukas Radetzky, making sure the fans in the Nordkurve share in the moment.
The first time the Meisterschale is hoisted aloft at the Bayer Arena. Thank you, Bayer Leverkusen, for this incredible season.